Can we have a patrol without coward flyers? I am so tired of fighting 8 bots while everyone hides in the sky. Bunch of cowards wait until the foreground builds are dead and then think they are the greatest thing by winning. They are nothing but cowards, and I am tired of having them as my allies. They will not grab any bot aggravation. First ground build spotted gets all the bots aggro. Bullcrap! Give us a goddamn mode against bots that these pussycats do not partake in. Goddamn cowards! They don't have a mode without heli in it? Are you talking PvP or PvE? 'Cause I know PvE doesn't have a mode without heli in it, which is kinda stupid. Plus, I wish they'd raise the rewards in PvE 'cause it's so damn low. Right, Patrol is a mission, but it is also PvE. Patrol allows helicopters, and helicopter users against bots are all cowards. Stop being a coward, get some wheels, get in the fight, take your fair share of damage, and kill the bots, you frigging cowards. Better yet, devs, give us a mode away from these cowards and see how they do when they all hide and lose to base capture every battle. Why blame the coward players when the devs allow this crap and force it on us too? I have come across my fair share of cowardly players. I run my incinerator heli build, but I get in there and actively try to destroy the enemy. I don't sit back much. Well, as much as my incinerator would not let me due to its arching attacks, lol. But I have a fair bit of protection on my ride. Atoms can absorb some damage, and my Aegis can absorb some damage too, but it has to reload and it's pretty slow. I mean, I get why people are cowardly about it though, mainly 'cause bots have such a hard focus on Hellas, and they will literally stalk and harass them to no end. Damn, I must be unlucky then. I always get the aggro from every bot on the map, regardless of distance, obstacles, or cloak, if I'm in a helicopter. And I don't play a heli to be a coward. I play because air superiority is decisive in fights. It's a tactical advantage. They are bots. How tactical do you have to be? Jesus Christ! When I see bots chasing a heli build, I imagine them as rabid feral dogs growling and foaming at the mouth, trying to get to them XD. You know this, people will play same predicted scenario million of times, and this will still be hard for them. You need adjust yourself. Mostly poor or bad players play PvE, that's why they can't fight bots face to face. XD. When I do my heli challenges, I have my blades on a rift and break them right away. It's much easier on the ground to get the job done anyway. You're right. It's annoying. I send suggestion for solve this problem, but I don't see it in game. First idea was lower helicopter fly height, and next give on players side 2. 3 bots in team permanent that could regulate numbers of these cowards. Next idea is make like at PvP, make PvE with and without helicopters. I thought the whole point of the PvE coup versus bots was to get people used to flying the new helicopters. Why are you even using a ground vehicle? Isn't that what raids are for? The reward is also low because the mission is easy. Depends on your power score. I've breaker bricks at 13 kps torn to shreds in seconds by bots. Patrol AI, especially at higher PS, is a whole different thing. It could either be somewhat easy or obscenely difficult. Typically, modern players see only reward in play. No fun. In 90s, the game progress was only in campaign, and PvP was only for skill comparison. And no one has advantages. Everyone played with the same equipment. Can't beat, join them. The phrase, can't beat, join them, is a common English idiom that means to accept that you cannot defeat or outdo someone or something, and instead join forces with them. This phrase is often used in situations where one feels overwhelmed or outmatched, and it is more practical to collaborate or align oneself with the opposing party. Don't bother M8. Kids these days know nothing of terms like play for fun or fair play, and the gaming industry is not helping. With metacrap and meta slaves being the ones that dictate most of everything, I don't quite understand. The parts are easily available and have their own specific game modes separate from the traditional equal game modes, and yet many complain about them? That moment one goes, I must admit I like more PvE, because PvP is really like in Counter-Strike AWP/Scorpions players everywhere, and they do like big skills they are with weapons that kills on one shot to anywhere. I don't understand how this has happened. In PvE, the player decides the difficulty level with their build choices. If you go in there looking for a fair game, you'll find it. If you go in there looking to exploit the system for resources, easy kills, I think that's when people begin to have difficulty with aimbots and an apparent bot bounty on their heads. IDK how the bots are handling things these days, since the update wonked them out. These days, since the update, I only play the Crossout Day Brawl, then log off. So maybe I'm out of touch with how the bots are behaving in PvE now, but prior to this update, the bots' ferocity was directly relative to how aggressive your build was against them, and relative to the other player's performance. Resource hogs got manhandled by the bots. At least that's what would happen to me, once I started gorging myself robustly on resources and kills. Then maybe stop rushing in, let alone being close to bots to kiss them, 'cause I'm usually the last one standing, and I only use ground builds. I always hit the bots first with inks. Then I take cover and wait for CC, then repeat .its, that's simple. If you drink too much, you get shot fast, lol. Can't be too careless. I take the aggro. That's kind of what I do. I do a bombing run straight through. And when I think I'm out of range to turn around, I see all 8 bots on my 6 and the ground vehicles are left in the dust. I don't know what power score we are discussing, but mine at about 9,000. I have a copter but do not activate it. I have a detector. The enemy are on the map. We go to the fight. The copters are still at spawn. I am fast but not that fast in a medium cabin, although faster since the update. I have an incredible amount of health. I only need 5 wins with specific weapon. Most of the battles were victories. 4 allies still at spawn when I arrive at the lead enemy. I score plenty of damage and die. I wait the 3 minutes while these pukes finally arrive and kill with homing missiles and fire puddles all the enemy I damaged. I receive my reward and patches and damage. I queue again, and it is the same bullcrap, rinse and repeat. I am in the fight alone. 1 versus 8, 5 times in a row, because my bot allies have run away or died, and the 4 copter allies have not even fired their weapons before I am dead. I do not want to play with allies that hide for 60 seconds. Then, when they fail to kill the bots I damaged, the bots win by base capture, and they refuse to land in the circle. I still get my rewards and progress towards some challenges, but not the victory challenges. So, 8 patrols later, I have my 5 wins with said weapon, and I can go play without helicopters. I want to play 5 patrols without helicopters. I want the helicopters to play only with 7 other helicopters and lose every battle to base capture and leave me out of it. Now, I wait a good long time to attack and hide like a feline until an opening looks good to attack maybe a red-hot enemy or an enemy that just got blasted with missiles. And if they capture the base, I am not stopping them. P.S. I hate hiding like a feline. That is not Crossout. Crossout is 3-minute battles. Race in, ram somebody, kill or be killed, and queue again, win or lose. Everyone needs strategy to fight bots. SMH. Just don't be bad, LMAO can't kill bots. Too weak for PvP. Ashamed of losing against players? Or are you just not able to be as effective as your ego wants? Well, I have the place for you. Come join the forums and vent your frustration, and to show all your skills that you lack. Come one. Come all. I am not losing. I am watching cowards win. It is boring and stupid. Am I the only one who wants to play and win 5 patrols a day with a specific weapon without these helicopters? These players are not just getting 5 wins. That is all they do is play patrol and fly above the bots and score damage. They don't even care if we win or lose. They are in no hurry to get the 5 wins and be done with patrol because that is all they play day in, day out. They patrol in helicopters and ruin it for everyone else. You're dying early and then complaining that other people that put in effort and carried you to their own win, which happened to be shared with you. They actually have to work harder to finish the match because you don't consider your actions as potentially detrimental to your own play experience. I disagree with you. They want me to defend the circle and stop base capture alone. They want to use me so they can enjoy safe skies as I tank all the fire. I like tanking fire, but not all 8 bots. They do not want to play as a team. They do not care to win, only do damage, and take no damage. Get in the fight. They are only bots. Stop being a coward and get some HP and take some hits for your team. But I am not letting them use me anymore. I no longer care if we win. I will get the 5 wins eventually. I can hide just like them and take my detector in the corner and wait to get my 40 points and go hide again. I got a cloak. If that is how you all think this game should be played, and 3-minute patrols really need all these tactics and hiding to win, then forget a patrol free of helicopters. I hope more players quit. What work are they doing? Hiding and flying in a circle and firing hurricane missiles from safety, or launching firebombs into the same spot over and over again with no enemy in the fire. That is no work. They are lollygagging while me and my bots die. I spectate them, you know. I see what bullcrap they do, from their own cameras. You're running in without the team, therefore you are not playing as a teammate. Apparently, they are all finishing the matches that you died early in. These are your builds on the exhibition. You have 4 drone builds and 6 Goblin W key builds. You have no right to complain about how other people play if this is all you have. Stop fitting the bad player stereotype and being the loudest in the room to complain about something you wouldn't be able to do at all. Stop having an ego issue, adapt to the game, and then play it how you want. And then you will be happier. Until then, stay mad, stay bad. Those are from 6 years ago. That was all I had. Goblins were blue then. I ground lunatics and ground for workbench rent and resources to craft goblins ASAP. The cobras were from crates. In fact, except for the machine guns and shotguns from free giveaways, that is still all I have. I got some borers they just nerfed, and buzzsaws they also nerfed. 2 synthesis for energy weapons. 3 wasp from crates. I ain't got much still. Also, 6 years ago, that was Crossout, full W button. No stopping, ram somebody. That is the game. No strategy. Kill or be killed. No hiding unless you play Mandrake. If these GD helicopters had faster reload times, then maybe they would be some help. Everything they do takes a long time to do it. It is 3 minutes for patrol. Get in the fight. How can they lose to base capture to bots? Land in the circle and die or kill. I don't want to play with helicopters. Those blueprints 8,000 to 9,000 PS are more accurate, though I had to rebuild the front end because of mass updates. Yes, I ram enemy. That takes being in the enemy. I have to reach the enemy to ram them. I bring a detector, there is a map. You see the red markers. They see my blue marker head to the enemy. They choose to abandon their teammate and hide for 60 seconds. They choose not to aid their team in winning. They do not care if they win or lose and lose to base capture. They will not stop base capture. They will not put their vehicle in danger to aid an ally. I take a long time to kill. Put some fire in the base. Get your weapons on the enemy more quickly. Stop being strategic cowards. No matter what weapon the challenges force me to play with, I will still ram the enemy. Or give me a patrol mission without these coward helicopters. Honestly creative, but more effective in PvP and not PvE. How do you manage to fit a droner stereotype plus the bad player stereotype? The issue is you, not the cowards, and no, I don't play Hellas in patrols, so that is not where this is coming from if you are gonna go there. Stop being full of yourself and take this to heart.